Are Epic Games a greedy billion-dollar company? Fortnite today announced their longly anticipated companions, but they're now called sidekicks. Solo, never. Fortnite sidekicks launching in the Battle Pass November 1st. So they will be in the new Simpsons Battle Pass released November 1st, so if you do end up buying that, consider using creator code Mr. Joy in the Fortnite item shop. That is of course if you've got money to burn, because these may be kind of pricey. And can I just say, what's an awesome loading screen? Look at these cuties, eh? Look at these. Aren't these some good boys? So in today's video, we're going to find out why some people are very angry about companions, or sidekicks as they're now called, and why some people are excited by the possibilities of what sidekicks can bring to Fortnite. So we're on the official blog post for the new sidekicks, and let's get learning. These will be joining us in Fortnite Lego as well. First, let's take a look at some of the trailers they've provided in this blog post. There's Pills. Pills is a real cutie, I cannot lie. Look at it. Look at his eyes. Look at his angry eyes now. How can you say no to that little thing? Look at it. Look at it. And this Pills will be the first unlockable sidekick in the new Simpsons Battle Pass. Most sidekicks, can earn sidekick points to unlock cosmetics for themselves just by tagging along with you when equipped. So here's some more. Here's Il Rapture. More sidekicks come to the shop November 7th, including Bonesy, Spike, and Il Rapture. Not long after, we will have something for all the cat people out there, and that's probably something to do with Meowscles or Kit or Cat. Here's something kind of cool. Players who own the Bonesy backbling from Season 6 will be granted the Bonesy sidekick on November 7th. So that's kind of cool, but that's where it ends, because what we've got to talk about now is the reason why the community is angry, and it's this bit here. You can customize the appearance of most, there's that word again, most, sidekicks one time in your locker after obtaining them. Your choices are permanent, so make sure to preview the appearance before locking it in. So you only have one chance to select the appearance of your sidekick. You can purchase the same sidekick multiple times if you want to have a specific sidekick with different appearances. However, each sidekick customization you own in your locker must be unique, which makes sense. Why would you buy another one to make it different? So the game won't allow you to make a mistake like that. So I guess that's something good. You can only customize each sidekick one time after obtaining it, so whatever customization you pick for your sidekick get locked unless you buy the same sidekick again, which is honestly insane. Look how expensive, look how much money is currently in this item shop with outfits, pickaxes, kicks, and obviously kicks is a big issue as well. Obviously, I know when cars originally came out in Fortnite, we rallied together, the community rallied together to get some of the prices down because they were expensive. I think it was 4,500 V-Bucks for one car skin at that time, and they listened to community's feedback. Obviously they wasn't selling very well and they decided to lower the price, but for some reason that never happened with kicks. I guess the argument to some degree can be the fact that these are almost always branded, when cars are sometimes not. Sometimes they're unique to Fortnite, but most of the times they are a Lamborghini, a BMW, so it doesn't happen there. So even if it's the brand, that doesn't happen with cars. But honestly, I've never bought a kick, I don't think. I think the only ones I actually bought were the Fortnite originals, which I think were the bunny ones. I thought, you know what, I get them. They were about 800 V-Bucks. But I have never bought any of the branded kicks because they're too expensive for what they are. I think, yeah, it's a good addition to have in Fortnite to have kicks and hats and t-shirts, whatever, and to have other appearances and other styles of skins, because it is something the community wanted all them years ago. Like, oh god, wouldn't it be so cool to change your shoes and do this? I think everyone forgets that, but with these prices it's something I'm not going to be doing. But these never went down unlike the vehicles. So at the moment, nothing in this blog post is revealed in terms of price. So price for the sidekick itself, obviously Pills comes with the mini season 2 battle pass, but we don't know the price of the sidekicks, and we don't know the price and even how to customize. So by the look of the trailer we have in front of us, they can have t-shirts, and they can be different colors, but is that part of the edit styles for the base? Sidekick, I can't see anything that says otherwise. Pills, you don't see any sort of customization here on the actual trailer, which obviously how they should be advertised, because obviously if you advertise it with an apparel like this loading screen does, once you lock that in, you cannot change it. And is this stick a part of the apparel? So it will always have a stick in its mouth. We're not too sure. I'm not too sure. I'm just seeing this loading screen and thinking, well, is that the case? Have I got to pay $1,200 for the Sidekick? Have I got to pay $800 for the little banana t-shirt? Have I got to pay $400 for the stick sticking out of its mouth? Do I got to pay $800 for the hat that the fish sticks little fish is wearing? And can I just say, I do not have to buy any of these cosmetics, but the people who buy Fortnite cosmetics, who are the players, should somewhat have some control over the pricing, a buyer's market, because if we aren't buying the skins, the price should be lowered. This is one of the reasons that I hoped was the real reason as to Epic getting rid of rarity, because it wasn't so stale, so locked in on certain cosmetics being a certain rarity, which means they have to then have a certain price. Without rarities, then we should have a fairer market. I'm sure some people will say you've got to have self-control, which you do of course, and we should speak with our wallets, but we should at least be outspoken when we believe the pricing is expensive, when they've missed the mark, and say, look, we want to buy these cosmetics from you, Fortnite. Let's make it fair. Let's make it competitive. Don't completely price these new things out the market, because you've either just completely missed a mark or you are literally being greedy. I know that it takes time for devs to make all these things, and obviously this is Fortnite and it's a free game, but it is financed by the people who spend money on cosmetics. So we should at least have some sort of consideration for the Fortnite and the Epic dev and the Epic higher ups to at least respect that sort of two-way business and go, well, yeah, maybe we did get the pricing wrong. At the moment, we don't know the pricing, but maybe they got the system. Now, the fact that we have to buy more sidekicks and lock appearances, and then we have to buy more sidekicks on top of that if we want pills to have a wait, how is pill? How are you going to change pills then? Is that why it says most? Because obviously once pills is, then he doesn't come back for 18 months. Or do you just unlock the battle passes? How does that one work? That's why it probably says most, because pills will only have the t-shirt and that be it. So pills probably won't be one of the skins that we can customize, and that's probably why it says most. So this is the big sticking point. Yes, you can purchase a sidekick multiple times and give them different appearances. However, each sidekick's customization you own in your locker must be unique. Duplicate appearances are not allowed. As we said prior in the video, that's a good thing, because then you can't accidentally make something again if you don't think you got it, or you're trying to make a slight alteration, which makes it sound a whole lot worse, doesn't it? What, I can't even change a little tiny bit? Again, we don't really know how customizable pets are at the moment. Yeah, it doesn't say what we can actually change. Hopefully, them doing this, you can change a lot of things, because otherwise there's no real need to do it if it's very limited. It makes more sense if it's unlimited and you can change it to many things. Like there is some skins in Fortnite now in your locker where we must have a similar sort of thing, where if they had done what they done with the pets, it would be the most stupidest thing ever. Yeah, imagine soccer skins. Oh, today I want to play as my country, England. Oh, today I want to play as Brazil because my favourite player is Neymar or something. I don't know. But no, once you lock it, that's it. And you got to buy the soccer skin again. I mean, it was bad enough having different defaults to soccer skins. I've apparently got two. And this one as well, say if it was the same, oh, I want to be Santos today, or AC Milan. Oh no, Atlanta United. And then it's locked in, you can't change it ever again. You got to buy this skin again. No, that's crazy. Anything else, this would be considered crazy from Fortnite. And if you're a regular viewer of the channel, you will know my stance on battle passes. When there was pretty big conversations about battle passes returning, I was against it. Because of a multitude of reasons, I actually feel like there was some kind of really nice element about working for something that season and getting it and saying, wow, I played in that season. As stupid as that may sound to some of you, that was just one of my reasons. But another one was because I don't think Epic could pull it off. And when I read the Chapter 5 Season 4 Battle Pass is returning and actually read the blog post, it actually sounds exactly like Sidekicks, how they will work when they come back. Instead of going to the Battle Pass now and getting Halo and this, and also this style, the Red Armor style, and any other Battle Pass skin and any other sort of back bling, pickaxe and whatever for a small price of, what is it, 850 V-Bucks, which is really good. I know we're having a conversation about Fortnite being overpriced in this scenario, but there is actually quite a lot of good deals in Fortnite. Definitely the crew. The crew is an amazing benefit in terms of money. OG Pass, Battle Pass, Music Pass, and Lego Pass for a really low fee, to be fair. And then you get stuff like kicks and cars and now pets, and you just there scratching your head going, and they seem to almost do 2 steps forward and then 5 steps back sometimes. It's like, damn, Fortnite, you almost there, but you've then lost me. Do previous Fortnite passes or items from previous passes ever return? Items from Fortnite passes and Battle passes might be offered for purchase in the Fortnite item shop after 18 months, because we are getting close to that. February, I believe. From the Battle Pass expiration. These include outfits, bat blings, pickaxes, emotes, instruments, decals, wraps, loading screens, banner icons, and more, and now probably pets. There is no guarantee that a Fortnite pass will come back to the shop, but if an item make an appearance outside the pass, we will let you know. I believe that's actually been changed, so that actually sounds better than what it was. But how, when you start actually reading the blog post, it does sound like that these items can be, when they do come back, can be rather sporadic, to the point that I don't think the system will work. Are all items guaranteed to come back to the item shop after 18 months? See, if you read that other thing, it looks like it goes, oh, if a battle pass returns, all they return individually. No. So it's a straight up no. They're not guaranteed to return all items. And it would be a mess if everything returned. No, shop selection is dependent on a variety of factors, and there is no guarantee that a battle pass item will come to the shop after the changes go into effect. And it's just talking about items. It's not even talking about the whole pass, where the other one might have been. When a battle pass item comes to the shop, will its alt style be included? The number of alt styles included with a battle pass item may vary each time it comes to the shop. The number of alt styles included with the battle pass item may vary each time it comes to the shop. If a battle pass item is in the shop with an alt style included, players will have the option to purchase those included battle pass styles. So it's not guaranteed that it will come with the styles. So how would it affect the pricing, or will they just be separate? I don't think they would be separate. I think that'd be weird, but how it's worded so ambiguous that could actually be the case, if I'm being honest. But a Lego style should always be included because that actually comes with it. That's it. But this is what I said about Lego. This is what I said about battle passes returning. Literally, Fortnite can do whatever they want here. Set up the prices. Honestly, instead of battle passes costing what, 850 V-Bucks, you could be talking about tens of thousands of V-Bucks, and it's just not fair to berate the community with it in the item shop if that is the case. But I guess we see in a few months' time. But obviously, this doesn't give me much hope with what they do with pets. Is they're literally probably gonna butcher the battle passes when they return. But everyone saw the battle passes returning and got really excited, and I don't think really actually took in the information. Who knows? So this is not the first time we've had customizable skins that are locked after a season. We have this skin, Maya, which actually changed a few seasons ago, and now I believe you can make this skin whatever you want to make it. I believe that has happened to some of the other skins that you couldn't customize anymore once it was locked in for that season. They didn't work then, so why would they work now? Of course, it's Fortnite's game, they can do what they want with it. But of course, as the community who are obviously spending our hard-earned money on it, we have the power to say, well, we're not buying. And hopefully they see that and go, well, maybe we got it wrong. But if you are just gonna go, oh my god, I can't cope without this, I'm gonna spend my week's pocket money on it, then fair. We're gonna be stuck in this situation, unfortunately. And it is what it is. It's simple as that. Although some people may be happy about pets or sidekicks because of the possibilities of other collabs that may not work in the Fortnite frame. I know there's been skins where we go, well, that won't work, and then, oh, the chicken from Family Guy, the guys from Repo, skins like that. So people are like, okay, where's Sonic? Where's Pokemon? Sonic, I think, is very easy and transferable into the game of Fortnite, so I don't know why we haven't seen Sonic. I presume one day, you know, it's not if a Fortnite collab is happening, it's usually when. But Pokemon is a little bit more difficult. Digimon, I do like Digimon. So obviously these collabs are more likely in the spirit and the embodiment of sidekicks. It's easy. If they can't become a skin in Fortnite, we make them a sidekick. It is rather beautiful. But obviously these collab ones should probably be the ones that you probably can't edit. So, hey, all is not lost, I suppose. So Fortnite, this is directly to you. I understand that these pets, these sidekicks would have cost developer time, designing time, promotion time. They would have cost a lot of money. And obviously you need to see that investment make money. I would also like to see that investment make money for you because I have a support creator code. No, but I also don't want the game to completely fall apart. So Epic Games, Fortnite does need to make money. So I'm not completely against that. You know, Fortnite players have the choice when they enter the Fortnite item shop to go, that skin is overpriced, I'm not going to buy it. The price of that skin is good value. I am going to purchase that skin. It's within my means. Fair enough. But I think we are not overreacting with the state of what seems to be occurring here. Unless the prices are going to come out and it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be like cheap as chips. But I don't think that will be the case. But it might be. You never know. But if that isn't the case, Fortnite, I think we need to... They're not even out yet, and it's got a few more days, and that will even be a Battle Pass one as well, so that will just come with us anyway. So you got a bit more time to think about this, at least until November 7th. So let's think about this, and let's start off with the right foot. This is the issue here. You're going to start off with the wrong foot. I feel like people are right to at least show their concerns about this, because... you know, we're not being forced to buy the product. I understand that. We also don't need to buy the product if it's overpriced. But this is a cool product that people want to buy. So it would be nice if Fortnite values it fairly and values the product fairly. And I don't know if this is. Maybe the pets themselves will be, but this customizable thing and you have to lock it, I'm not so sure about. But I guess we have to wait to see the full product out. Maybe I might be wrong. Maybe I'm missing something. But guys, Epic Games, at least have a think. But I might be wrong. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this one, comment down below what you make of this situation, this drama, and I will comment back to you. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Until next time, it has been your boy, Mr. JLY. Till next time, bye-bye.